because I'm dropping frames. Let's see if that fixes it. But incredibly boring game. Yawn fest indeed. Right, let's give us a good fight. Come on, 700 points versus the Imperium. I want to take a Nova Cannon to the face. Really, I want to blow an Emperor battleship up because it's quite a giggle when you do that. I think I've only done it once tonight. Because it's been mainly Eldar I've been against, and they are the most boring. See, Eldar again, it's the most boring fight, but everybody's realising. No. Oh god, Space Station Assault. This mission, I don't know. I felt like they broke it because both sides get the same points. The Defender also gets mines, meh. Defender gets the Space Station, not as easy for the Eldar to kill by sitting next to it and just melting it with Nurgle. Or driving into it like orcs. A Space Station does double the damage now when you ram it, but it also spawns 3 frigates every 3 minutes. So this mission used to be heavily in favour of the attacker, then I think it got a little bit more balanced, and now I think it's more heavily in favour of the defender. Because the defender can sit there, unless you've got long range weapons to hit them with, in which case they need to come out and play. Well, let's see what happens. When he's finished picking his fleet. So I'm just reading some stuff, and it's interesting. So I will be, after this stream, typing furiously like a madman, and hopefully making a point to try and get that point across. Right, normal tactic really. Oh, there's a fucking big bunch of rocks in the way. Who put them there? I like to set that to 2. I like to set these to 3 if I'm using a bit of finesse, and that leaves option number 1 open for any ship that I think is a threat. So I've got to watch my ships on the close because he can drop shit. I get in my way. Again, the broadside is in case I get taunted. I know it's against Eldar, but he can still force me to stop. Untick that because it won't fire against anything if that's ticked. Even if it's unticked, it won't shoot anything. What you need to do, I'm going to fire a probe to clear my path of torpedo minefields. So against hollow fields, you need to activate it. Stationing them don't have hollow fields, so it will auto shoot against them. If you get an engine crit, a gen crit, sorry, you will start shooting Eldar ships. And apparently my mic is really low. There we go. When it restarted my stream, it was my mic. So that's gone into the clear. Right. Solaris. Let's take you first. Let's spam that. So as you can see, oh, that's some nice damage on him. And then we're going to all back away. And my game seems to be lagging. He was jerking around a little bit there. So the hollow fields work against pulsars as well, which is quite nice. I was pretty lucky against them. Come in for another attack run. He's going to stasis me, that's going to be quite painful. But we'll keep working on that shit.
At your service.
Does he have the range? Yeah, he's got the range. 15k range, that's a big lad.
We are damaged.
And let's get over here. I really should be taking on the Eclipse or the Void Stalker first. That's the ship I really want to hit. I got braced for impact, so I'm not too worried. He's going to take more damage than me.
Eldar, stand ready.
No, come on. Get that way. Come on, get the shots off.
At
run.
Service.
And you just fire it through the back. And you try not to get shot. Sit still for you, noob. Move! Do not sit still, that is dangerous as hell.
Until the end.
Right, do a U-turn with you. Let's get fleet back on him.
Commander.
Let's keep moving. Let's turn round. Oh, that's that one dead. I see this mission is now heavily stacked in favour of the defender. Let's try and nuke that battleship.
Yes, Commander.
And at the same time kill his other one. That was pretty nasty, I know. Ramming for the win. And that time I did actually play for that. No, I don't want to go into that. So now what we're going to do is try and nail this, and then hopefully my Void Stalker should... Oh, is he going to die? My Void Stalker should be able to nail that station quite easily. Yeah, you're not
The
fucking
Eldar
running
will
away.
strike you down.
So let's melt him. If I had sense, I wouldn't have fired. I would have waited for him to come to a stop. Oh, stop. Go on, nice one.
Brace for incoming fire.
You can still micro warp jump while taunted, I know. That's the way it is. Use my shurikens, they're not really going to do much to him, but don't have long till I come off cooldown. So now I'm going to start targeting the station. He doesn't have taunt, so I'm happy to head straight at the station, but I want to kill him first. But as you can see, the hollow fields are protecting him quite nicely. And the question is, do I have enough effective hit points to survive being hit by that station? Oh, nice little lag jump there. But what I want to do is get rid of brace for impact, go to reload, speed, my pulsar up. And them coming in, need my fighters coming out, and look at that, on the space station, just getting quite nicely melted. Yeah, I'm getting quite a bit of lag here, I'm pressing things and it's taking a fraction of a second to respond. Apparently my pulsar's back up again, so we'll swing it around and stop wobbling, and we'll fire at this range. And you know, it's got 1,000 hit points. I'm just going to absolutely leather it. 90 points of damage per pulsar, and I've got 4 of the damn things. So it's pretty nice indeed. Not bothered about them giving shield, because that's got like a 45, 90 second. That's half as good as ships have a better cooldown. There's these 3 frigates. They're going to try their best to ram me. Do my best to avoid them, and at the same time do attacks on this battle station. I'm going to set you to 12k, so we should hit that range. Only problem is at 12k my ship will come to a stop. The fuck did that hit? Didn't even see what my ship hit there. Yeah, his ship hit there. So this is just cruise around and slowly kill it. Have a go at that battle cruiser because he's got some disruptive weapons on him. Get a cane because if I can take out this generator, then I can just level that.
The Eldar will strike you down.
Taunt you as well for shits and giggles. Because now you're coming to a stop. I'm going to set a 3k, and now, even though he's stationary, his hollow fields are still working. That's really quite bizarre.
Acknowledged.
I don't think I'm going to have the damage to do this, because that thing's healing itself up quite nicely. So all I need to do is just get in close. I should have just concentrated on that. And even though the beam doesn't go, that thing doesn't go as far, it does actually have that range.
Move at full speed.
But let's get in there and see if I can start killing this thing. We'll go to orbit, we'll go to 6k. And we can use our shuriken cannons when we're in there. Let's get fighters out to protect us. I don't know what just killed me there. Possibly his pulsars. I didn't understand how when he was sitting still he still had full hollow fields, but hey, them's the breaks. I got plenty of renown. I probably should port out. Buy a new lighter while I'm at it, because it's obviously taking a long time to spark. But I've got a stupid amount of renown. Meh. But I'll have one more game, because it's nearly 2000 hours, so couple hundred now for him, 150 for him, and 150 for him. And we'll see what we get. I really would like that in the night against an Imperium 700 points or 600. Convoy. Please don't be Eldar. Please don't be Eldar. Orc, I'll take that. If he's got tractor beams and he knows what he's doing, he can kick the shit out of us. Yeah, possibly was the bombers. More bloody likely. But as I keep telling people who watch my stream, I'm a noob. And I do daft things. And I play Eldar like the orcs. And like the orcs, even though we died, we didn't lose because we died fighting. And you can't lose when you die fighting, you see. It doesn't work like that. Mork and Gork think it's great. Well, either Mork does and Gork doesn't, or Gork does and Mork does. We're not quite sure. But dying fighting is not a loss. Running away is not a loss because you can always come back another day, you see. Orcs never lose. Hey mate, judge away. I am always open to constructive criticism. Insults, water off a duck's back, hints and tips, gratefully received, mate, really are. I want to play this game well, and the only way you can play it well is by listening to people who are better and learning from them. Or playing people who are better and learning. Right, let's see what we do here. Now, I could be just daft, well not daft, but if I wanted to play the game mode, I would just dive in, find his fleet, figure out which ones are the transporters, and kill them. Now, he's got nowhere he can hide them, and to do that, in the past you could say, who's going the slowest? That's the transporters, but now you can boost the speed. Generally still is who's the slowest, because transporters are just slow. Unless they're Eldar, in which case they get the plus, 125 speed boost. 50 from the engine, 75 from the sail when they're not doing an attack order. So you just put them on move order, plus 75 on their 50, and that gives them something like a 225 speed or something, or something ridiculous like that. And that's the ones I run with the 100% duration on silent running. And they will cross the map like shit off a stick. But yeah, if you want to give me any constructive criticism, do it. I'll not be offended. I'll be grateful. Unless that criticism is, you know, uninstall the game and go play Tetris, and in which case I might sit in the corner and cry.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I just gotta spam them. He's got torpedoes. Yes, don't give a shit. Oh, he's got a Nova Cannon. Oh! Now, see if he had a few Nova Cannons, which I don't think he does, you'd fire the one, and then when they slow down, you spam them with the rest of the Nova Cannons.
Swiftly!
I'm not seeing any probes coming out. Let's manage these guys separately for the moment, because
as you wish.
We're getting far too close to these torpedoes. You're just going to fire at him. You target him, fire. You targeted him, fire. And stop sitting still. What you doing? Come back here. Don't hit the battleship. Oh, brace for impact. You're too busy talking, not paying enough fucking attention. So let's pull away. Quite sensible, but I could just bust through them lines. But I'm going to, let's see, has he got taunt? Actually, it's easier to click up here. No taunt, but he has wag. I'm not too worried about them torpedoes. Yeah, they could screw us with a crit, but hey, I live in interest in me. Let's put the melt the face off that thing.
The Eldar stand ready.
Oh, wrong way, mate, wrong way. Oh, you got brace for impact, you're fine. Gives us an extra 20 armor. So I'll get 45 points of armor at least with brace for impact activated. Yes, but he is really in a bad place, so what I'm going to do that, turn him round. And then we'll burn out before he teleports in front of us. So we're in for this guy, which is his cruiser, flagship of his fleet. Ignoring them, because I just want to blow shit up, because that's where the fun is. And we'll go one dead cruiser, let's switch to this one here. And the Shurikens will do nice damage because I'm not facing Eldar. Oh, we don't really want to get hit. So let's full speed out of there. What are you doing? Yeah, turn around and go. Oh, right through the middle of two orcs. That's dangerous. What a bastard in them. Let's just shot your own shit. Let's turn you around. What are you doing? Yeah, come around there and then take him on. Your pulsar's nearly up. You are going to do this and then have a crack at him. Keep moving, just keep moving. Yes, Finding Nemo, awesome movie. Finding Dory's coming out soon, that should be a canny movie too. I do like the odd Disney. Oh, pulsar damage, yeah. North Flower Gun. That's quite a common occurrence. If the hollow fields get nerfed, pulsars become more reasonable. I'll state what I've said before. Dauntless Light Cruiser versus an Aurora Light Cruiser. The Dauntless will die in 2.5 minutes to the Aurora. The Aurora will kill the Dauntless. Sorry, the Aurora will kill the Dauntless in 2.5 minutes, and the Dauntless will take 24 minutes to kill the Aurora. Right. I have a head full hotkeyed. Let's have a look. Return to main menu. I'll get the settings up. I have been a bit lazy with the hotkeys. So I'm just having a cough and fit. Some of them, where are we? Skills. So would that be technical skill, but and nut, which is a really bad place. Yeah, I don't want to hold fire on that. Yeah, that'll do. X and C. I really want you on V, but that's my stop and my muscle memory's already got that, so we'll switch you to F. That was a very good point, thank you very much. Oh, not orcs. Not orcs. Well, unless people want to see my Goth fleet charging in. No, they still wobble too much though. Right, do I want to give him his fighter cooldown? I have done, but I think it's a waste. Because he's got one hangar bay. So I'm putting a skill for one hangar bay when you look at the stats. Launch bay 1. Oh, okay, make it a 5th quicker. Really? Do I want to do that? Probably not. The turn might be good. These, but I don't know, it just feels too cheesy doing the speed bonuses. But I probably should. Alright, so Vowel's maneuver is now hotkeyed. Please don't be Eldar. It's Imperial. It's what I wanted. And it's 2000 hours bang on. I shall have this fight. And if I get murdered, no doubt, you'll laugh at me and I will laugh at me. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at all. Ooh. It's, oh well, not to worry. Hopefully they're aware of it and they are working on it. I've got to say though, the models are absolutely beautiful in this game. I've got to try it out in 3D as well. Did I just see transport ships? I have got transport ships. Please give me an option to take cruiser clash only. Right. I'm going to actually have to engage my brain a little bit and do a little bit of thinking. And I don't like thinking. Not when I've been to work all day. I like to come home and switch off the old brain. Right, you guys are going to be given a movement. Ooh, actually. Yeah, we might do that. If I could be bothered, I would sit them all down just back from the edge, plot all the movement in now, start the game, and then just spam silent running. But that takes time, and you guys are watching, and I know you just want to see ships explode, so what I'm going to do, is set this group to go there. He's ready.
Until the end.
We'll set group
Moving
number
to
2.
that location.
Come on, Leroy! I see these guys have got the 100% bonus. They got the Phoenix Seal on, they got the Void Blending, and they got the Dragon Seal, so they're fast. Oh, there comes a Nova Cannon.
Acknowledged.
Let's try and get my main fleet out of the way.
Solar winds.
And let's get some vision down. Vision is very important. Now I could be sneaky and hide these in this this gas cloud up here, but I'm not going to.
Destroy them.
Oh, untake, untake, untake. Get your orders set, you noob.
Your death was foretold.
Right. Oh, let's take him on.
Until the end.
Let's just shoot him before I can see him.
We have found the enemy.
Didn't do too much damage to him. Oh, he's taunted me. Do I need to worry? Yeah. Don't need to worry at all. He's got a battleship. He has the battleship. But that involves over when I'm taunted, which really sort of
Acknowledged.
makes that quite pointless. It's pretty nasty, right? You're going to orbit, so you want to stop doing that. Just give it a few more seconds. That's him spamming TACCOG. Okay, you guys can speed. You can speed. Can you speed? No, you're taunted. You're not going to speed. You're going to get rammed. But he's got brace for impact on, so that really does help him. And now let's do some damage to his battleship. He's running his void shield, so I can't hurt him. But that does have a considerably high cooldown, 120 seconds. Does have a 120 second cooldown. I've got a 20 odd second cooldown on my pulsars. I'm going to taunt his battleship so I can't run away. He can warp jump if he feels like it, but otherwise I'm just going to let this fucking face off. He's going to warp jump away, which is fine. Might get another pulsar burst off and be at the back there before he does. Yeah, you can do that. Run away. See, he tried to jump the battleship in front of mine. But brace for impact gives us 45 armour. So I'm not too worried. And as you see, my little ship, I'll send them to there. I'm very happy to have this fight, because that's what I came here for. Right, and pulsar, pulsar, pulsar.
Yes, come on.
What are you doing? There goes his battleship.
We ride the solar wind.
And it is just gross. Oh, look at that. See, noob, operator error. But do I care? Not really. I've got a pair of dominators to kill, and they're not going to last very long.
Acknowledged.
Keep group 1. Nova Cannon hurts even when you're not right on top of it. Oh, you fool. There's a wrecked battleship in the way.
Yes,
See, operator error is quite common with me. So if you ever do get the fighters, don't worry, I will do most of the damage myself. Now, he's just burnt his, that glow on his ship was his impenetrable void shield going off. So that means 10 seconds I can't do any damage, but it's got a ridiculous cooldown of 120 seconds. Oh, teleport out. Get them shields down. Anyone got a teleport left? And yeah, that's Eldar in a nutshell. I find them very difficult to play. They're very fast for me, very twitchy for me. I like the chaos because it's a bit slower, more long range. You can, you know, take your time pressing things. But if I can make the Eldar do this against the other 3 factions, think of somebody like Hero, what he can do. Go check his channel out, go look at his streams, watch him play them. It's fucking sick. They're broken, but I don't need to whine about that or go on about that. Hey, nearly level 10, because that should be getting fixed soon. But I just want to thank you for watching my sexy Eldar fleet in action. I know I haven't touched any of the other factions tonight. I didn't touch any of the factions last night or Sunday night when I last streamed, because I'm just trying to demonstrate what's broken with the Eldar and what I think needs doing, and how someone as bad as me can make them perform as well as they do against other races. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, everybody.